Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. I hope you're all well. It's a little bit dark. I know I was going to plug the light in, but I can't be asked to move all of the bloody cable and what have you, so we're going to stick with it how it is. So apologies if it does seem a little bit dark. Apologies for this chair. Something else that needs to go on the shopping list for this new place is a chair that doesn't creak. Anyway, we are back with another beer review, and the beer we are looking at is one of the, it's the latest release from Perfect Draft. Obviously, it's on the Perfect Draft, and what we've got is a Czech lager, pale lager, Pilsner, I'm not sure. It's called Samson. Was it Samson 1795, I think it is. It's coming in at 4.7% ABV, and a 6 litre keg is £37.50. Now, obviously, when you return that keg, you can get £5 back, which puts it down £32.50. It's 10.5 pints. But with it being Czech, hopefully it's going to be good. So I've got it in the other room at the moment. That's where that machine is. I've poured half a pint out of it, not tried it. So hopefully when I do the next pour, we are going to get half decent beer, or beer without too much head. So I will pause it. I don't have a Samson glass, so I'm going to put it in a Styropramen sort of big jug sort of type beer glass. So I am going to disappear, do the pour, won't do a video of it, come back and we'll take a look at it. So back in the tank. Right, we are back. Now, it's in the standard Perfect Draft. The recommended temperature is 3 degrees. The standard Perfect Draft chills to 3 degrees, so that's perfect for it. I am still waiting for my internet to be set up and everything so I can use the Pro and do all that shit on it. I know you can still use it anyway. So that's really annoying me. At the time of recording this video, God knows when it's going to be up. That will depend on when my internet is up and running, which is really doing my head in. Anyway, let's stop talking. Samson on the Perfect Draft, a Czech lager stroke Pilsner, 4.7%. That was the pour. So yeah, there is still a bit of head, but you know what? I don't care beer with a bit of head on. In a glass, golden, I'm going to say, with steady bubbles coming up. Yeah, the head was fractionally bigger when I first poured it. Literally just went to the top of the glass. We have got a little bit of a gap there now. But yeah, nice and compact, golden looking with a gentle flow of bubbles. Looks like a decent drop. Bit of chill haze on the glass. Now, thankfully, with it going down, I may well be able to give it a little bit of a swirl, and we'll try and give it a sniff. Malty, as you'd expect. A little bit of a sweet note on the nose. I wouldn't say there's a massive amount coming off the aroma. It's malty, slightly sweet. Can't really say there's a lot going on there, not on the nose. But it doesn't smell bad, it just smells like a lager. So let's stop talking. Samson out of the Czech Republic. Their lager, Pilsner possibly, 4.7% on the Perfect Draft, set at 3 degrees. Let's dive in and give her a taste. Cheers. Oh, it's quite nice. That's quite nice. A lot of mind-blowing beer, but a nice lager. That's what I'm going to say. The biggest thing I noticed, probably on that first mouthful, carbonation did seem quite busy. But let's crack on and do all the other shit that I normally do. Right, body 4.7. I wouldn't say it's a particularly heavy body, but at the same time, it's not thin. I'm going to say it's just a good average sort of body for saying 4.7%. There's no wateriness about it. There's no real thinness about it. It's just a 4.7% lager, and so you don't really expect anything too heavy or weighty. There's no sort of bready feel in the body, not for me personally. Carbonation, I will say, is quite busy. It is quite a busy carbonation. That said, the bubbles are small, so they give it a crispness. They give it that little bite in the mouth. I don't think the mouth feels rough. I think the bubbles are small and they actually sort of suit the beer, so it doesn't give it that really bad sort of feel in the mouth. at 3 degrees. It's very clean, it's very sort of crisp. It has that nice bite. I'm not going to say it's smooth. It doesn't have that feel about it, not like maybe a German lager that might be less carbonated, a little bit heavier. This has got that sort of aggressive feel in the mouth. When, you know, if we're talking about smoothness, it's got an aggressive smoothness. The carbonation is quite aggressive, but none of it feels out of place or makes it particularly uncomfortable to drink or irritating. It all still sort of works together. On the taste, like I say, I mean, this isn't even the tasting, but it's got a nice, clean, crisp refreshingness. It's very drinkable, malty, slightly sweet. It's got a little hoppy bite to it, which is nice. That's pleasant. The carbonation will bring that out as well because it's quite spiky. Pardon me. I don't think there's anything really sort of extra there for me. There's nothing that sort of really massively stands out. Not sure I'm getting that sort of citrus thing that you might hope from it. Pardon me. Been to Stonehouse tonight and had a massive cowboy platter thing, so it's starting to come up. A little bit of repeat in there. Malty, slightly sweet, hoppy, a nice little zing to it, bite. Back end, as that tails off, you do get a touch of breadiness. It's sort of left on the palate, which is really nice as well. It's almost a grainy, bready kind of feel that it leaves, which is pleasant. I do like that. I'm not sure I'm really picking any citrus notes up in this beer, but the overall drinking experience of this beer is actually really pleasant. And I've got to say, this is really crushable. From, you know, all right, yeah, I might only be half a pint I've drunk, but that's really crushable and drinkable, and you can cane that. It glides down the hatch nice and easy. 4.7%. Yeah, that just drinks like a nice lager, a nice lager of that sort of ABV. No overpowering sort of, you know, you're not going to get any overpowering alcohol notes in this at 4.7, but it's got character, if you like. It's got something about it that makes you want to drink it. I actually think it's quite decent without being a wow beer. What it is, it's a good solid beer that is just really crushable, and I think this could be a really good addition. All right, yeah, some might say, for me, Modelo was a little bit bland. There's been a few bland sort of beers on the Perfect Draft. This still has that simple lager feel, and you could almost say a little bit bland at the same time. But the flavours that are in there are really nice, crushable, drinkable, and it's a massively good summer drink, I would say. I mean, I'm drinking it now. We're coming up to October. We're the back end, 26th of September, 27th of September, something like that. Massively crushable, this. So if I'm drinking it now, this time of year, when it's cold, or colder, starting to go cold, and it's crushable, you imagine this in the summertime. So if they keep this on, I think this would actually be one of the better sort of drinking beers for the summer, certainly lager wise, even over maybe Spaten and Lowenbrow. Simple beer with great drinkability. So for me, I'm going to give this a big thumbs up. Would I recommend anyone picking it up? Definitely. Only my first pint of it, so I don't know if after 2, 3, 4 pints it might get a little bit numbing, mind numbing maybe, but lagers do that to me. But certainly from my first impressions from this beer is it's a cracking drop, really refreshing. I recommend it. So anyone out there that hasn't picked up Samson on the Perfect Draft, pick it up, give it a go. If you've had it before, let me know your thoughts on it. If you like the video, give it one of these. If you like the channel, give it a sub. That's it. I'm going to end it because I'm talking shit now. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.